All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's live stream of the Shaving for Second Chances in Baldrick's event in Topeka, Kansas. My name is Aida Correa. I'm the event development specialist with the St. Baldrick's Foundation, all the way from California. And joining us tonight from the Sunflower State as the MC of her very own event is our wonderful event organizer, Corey Hare. Thank you so much, Corey, for joining us today, for organizing this event, and for sharing this with us tonight virtually. So I'm going to go ahead and hand things off to you so you can share with us about your event and your experience with St. Baldrick so far.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We're really excited that we are still able to have our event in some way, even though this year has definitely thrown us lots of curveballs. So we're really thankful to the Foundry. That's where I am right now. If you joined us last year, that's where we had our event when we could do it in person. So tonight they have been kind enough to allow me to come and hang out in their space and use their internet and their beautiful background and still host in the capacity that they could this year. And they've agreed to host us again next year. And hopefully we can be in person next year. I'm just going to kind of give a little bit of history of our event, and then other people who are on with us, I'm going to have them introduce themselves, and then we'll kind of get started with all of the shaving and introducing you to our special kids for tonight. So this is the 4th year of our event, Shaving for Second Chances. We started in 2017, and in 2017, that was kind of a special year. That was the year that my oldest daughter, Cadence, was cancer-free and finished her treatment from Wilms tumor, which is a form of kidney cancer, and she actually faced that twice. So she was initially diagnosed when she was 15 months old, and then again when she was 2.5. The first time she didn't need to have any treatment. After that, her surgery was able to take care of that at that time. But then at age 2.5, she had a second diagnosis, and we did treatment and surgery and all of that stuff. So my uncle, you'll see a picture of him later, he had been involved with St. Baldrick's for several years prior to Cadence's diagnosis. So he participates in an event in Des Moines, Iowa every year. And so that's how we became familiar with St. Baldrick's. And so we just decided that one way for us to give back would be to start our own event where we live in Topeka. So here we are. Just some other facts. 71 heads, give or take, have been shaved at our event over the history of our 3 years, and then we're going to be adding about 8 more tonight, so we're almost at 80. And then also in the last 3 years, we've raised almost $23,000, which is crazy. That number still, I can't believe it. So then tonight, we've been able to raise a little over 5,000 so far. Our goal was 13,000. We still have some fundraisers and things happening after our event tonight, so we might get there. And that's really exciting to us, even, you know, because I was like, oh gosh, just with everything going on, it's going to be really hard this year, and we were just going to be glad to get, you know, a couple thousand. So we're really excited and can't wait to see what our final totals will be at the end of this year. So introduce a couple people that we have with us. We have Erica and Jason Souter on the screen with us. Jason has shaved with us. This will be his 3rd year, and I'll let them talk a little bit. Yeah, sorry. See, we're live. In a minute. Hold on. This is Braxton. So she's, you know, had a whole day of school, and this is Cadence. So she's actually going to be 4 years cancer-free on Sunday. So yeah, so we always have an event around that special day and to kind of celebrate. Yeah, okay, hold on. We also have Brady. He's one of our shavies this year, and he's actually our top fundraiser. So we'll let them talk in a little while and have them talk a little bit about why he decided to shave and how he learned about our event as well. Oh, great. So
let's Let me know, Corey, ready to share some of the pictures and images we
so
have
we're going to
today?
start with sharing three people who have shaved, and I'm going to have the girls just give us a countdown from 10 to 1 to get us started. So are you ready, girls? Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breakfast says, yay! All right.
All right, guys. So for our very first slide, we have Hannah. Corey, about Hannah.
Yes, this is Hannah and her son Devin. And so far, all of our totals tonight are going to be preliminary since we don't have final numbers yet, and our shavies still have some money to turn in and all of that. So Hannah has been wanting to shave for the past few years. She always has kind of seen our event and heard about our event, but then this year she decided to just go for it. She said she doesn't have anyone personally in her family going through this, but she shaved in solidarity with the kids fighting their battles. And then her son, Devin, also, she shaved his head too. And she's like, it's just hair. You know, you guys are beautiful, strong warriors. It's just hair. So she just wanted to tell the kids to keep rocking it.
Yay, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah, if you're watching us tonight. Thank you for your commitment, and give our big hugs and thanks to your little boy as well. So next, we have another wonderful slide.
Yes. So this is Jason.
Hair.
That's Jason's before picture from this year. The other picture is his after from last year. And Jason was our top fundraiser last year. So I saw that he was kind of sporting his bling tonight. So I'm going to just let Erica and Jason, I'm going to let you guys kind of talk about how you heard about St. Baldrick's, and Jason about what you shave for and who you shave for, and kind of your story.
Okay, so we had heard about St. Baldrick's because we had been involved in the cancer community before we got involved with Corey's event, and that was because of our daughter Jayden, or as we always called her, Baby Jay. She was also, but hers was a rare form. It was called external renal Wilms tumor. She was diagnosed in 2009 at the age of 3. She went through treatment for 2.5 years and relapsed 3 times during that time. At the age of 5, she earned her angel wings.
So it's pretty obvious why I shave my head. I don't only shave it for Baby J, I shave it for every one of these children. My organization works very closely with all of these families in the area to assist them. It's the least we could do after we went through the battle with Jayden, and Corey does such a great job of bringing all these people. And I'm so proud of my buddy Brady that is the top fundraiser this year, because I can't wait for you guys to see the before picture of him with his wizard beard. But you know, I can grow my hair all year long and shave it right off for these kids because they. I just want them to know that we fight for every single one of them. So.
Wow. Thank you so much, you guys, for sharing that with us and being here with us tonight. You guys are really our heroes, and you know, our heroes all across. So thanks so much. So I know we had a really fun video of you getting your hair cut. So I'm going to go ahead and try to share that right now. Let's pull it up. So let's take a look at this.
Hey everyone, this is Jason Souter. I am getting ready to have my head shaved. I'm a little scared. Yeah, this is the barber shop. You should be a little scared. This is terrifying right now. I need you guys to know why I'm here today, though. I'm here to raise funds for St. Baldrick's. They are the biggest private foundation for pediatric cancer research in the world. $4,000 in a couple years, and as you all know, my heart goes out to one of these kids that has to deal with this. I've grown this beautiful animal out for 9 months just for this event. So I'm a little sad to lose it today, but I brought my buddy Ryan Scorpion today to shave my head. I'm going to keep sponsoring my own charity, and he sponsors this year, and I just want to give him a few minutes to talk about what he's going to do.
So, we don't need to talk about what I'm going to do. That's going to be a surprise as this whole video unfolds a little bit. I got some things. My mom's a hairdresser, so surely I can make this deal work. I want to tell a little bit about how I met the Souters. So a couple years ago, I think it was Stacy Schroeder said, hey, this charity's growing. We need to get some insurance on this. So we're sitting down, and I had everything ready, and I was waiting for this Jason guy to come in, but nobody told me who he was. So he shows up. It's like a sunny Friday. And sit there, and I said, so we get all the paperwork done, and I said, so why are you so passionate about this charity? So wasn't sure what was going to come out of his mouth. I didn't know the backstory, but I learned exactly who they were, why they were here, and what Baby J's was about. And I was a bit of a mess that day, so did the only thing I knew to do. Reached over, grabbed some checks, and wrote him a couple checks. Started the donation process to Baby J's instantly. Then, that's what, 2 years ago? It's the best I've told that story to. I was
Good job.
yeah, I know, I'm getting better. But anyway, so my wife now runs their social media, heavily involved. Last January, there was a little event that went down, what's it called, Transformations, right? Goldie made an appearance, so we tried really hard. There were a lot of great charities represented, but just tons of fun, just whatever we can do to support them in their efforts. They were awarded this year. Let me get my notes out here. So in Best of Lawrence year, they voted second for non-profit children's youth services. So that's a huge thing for Lawrence to have this here locally, raising money for pediatric cancer. Today we learned something really cool. We got voted best insurance agent once again, and best second in the insurance agency category. We got the Don Bird standing over there, one of my office mates here. So huge day for all of us. So anyways, this is a lot about giving back. So we're very fortunate to be in this community, to be surrounded by these people. And so we just thought, I saw what he was doing when I sent him a text. I said, hey, I want to buy the rights to shave your head. So after some intense negotiations that went on for about 3 hours, whatever it was, I don't know, we're probably putting kids to bed, but we got this set up, so we're gonna get started with this. So any last words before this happens?
I think I'm going to miss it a little bit. I got a headband and looked a little Mahomes-ish, and now it's going to take a while to grow it back. So
It's all right. Well, we don't need to start, right?
yeah,
Go for it. Well, excuse me. But this is like a 3-part deal here, right? It'd be real fun to just shave all this off at once, but we're gonna start with this. Don't wiggle too much. You don't want that thing to move. We're gonna need you to lose those shades. All right. Any last requests? Because it's going down.
make it look good.
Look at this artistic ability. I can't. I'm actually. Your hair is so long. Finding your ear, but
Please.
we got it.
Right.
We found the ear. And I gotta make sure though. I mean, this is a process, and just so everybody knows, I kind of hope my clippers do run out of juice. So that's a real possibility. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see how this all shakes out. Here, I'm gonna need you to hold this here.
Wow. Well, it looks like they did not run out of juice, right?
No.
No, they made it.
So obviously, Jason, it all got taken off.
Yeah.
It did. It was a great experience, and I'm always willing to let somebody shave it for the right amount.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being live.
Yeah,
Stick around, and you guys, we got something else for Jason after a while. All right, our next shavy is Matt. So we'll get his slide pulled up here. Matt, actually, we have something for him too, and I apologize to you, Matt Duncan. You know I wouldn't leave you out on purpose, but Matt and Jason, both later, we'll talk about this more, but this is Matt's 3rd year with us, and the first year that Matt shaved, that's that first picture that you see there, one of his football players on his football team actually is a pediatric cancer survivor. So that was our first year with Matt, and that was kind of a really special moment for him to have his player and his team around him while he shaved his head in solidarity with him. And then last year, that middle picture, one of our former honored kids, Karis, shaved his head at school. Matt's our APE teacher, our adaptive PE teacher with Topeka Public Schools. So that was a kind of a fun activity to do. So, and then this year, Matt hasn't shaved yet. He's actually going to do that soon. So we'll be sharing pictures on our page when he gets that done for this year. So far, he's raised $301, maybe a little bit more than that last time I checked. So thanks, Matt, for all that you do, and I'll be sure to get you your pin and all of that for your 3 years with us. All right, so I think we're going to introduce our first honored kid now. This is Viviana. She is so cute. Viviana, we're going to see a video of her. She's so cute. And so she was diagnosed in February of this year with CML, and she's currently in treatment, and technically she always will be. That's the chronic forms of leukemia. So she always will be in treatment technically and having to monitor her levels and things like that throughout her life. So all of our honored kids, their stories are on our Facebook page, so make sure you check those out. They also all have honored kid pages that are linked to our event website, so you guys can go on there and learn more about them. Viviana, she is getting treatment at Stormont Vale in Topeka, and Stormont Vale is also one of our sponsors for tonight, so thank you, Stormont. And she's just so cute. So I think we're just gonna watch the video so you guys can meet her and see her be all spunky. That's how she is. So.
Hi, I'm Viviana Baldwin. I am 9 years old and I have CML.
Viviana, what would it be like if a cure were found?
My life would be pretty different.
How so? How so?
I wouldn't have to go to the doctors as much, and I would be able to see a lot more of my friends. And I would be as careful with what I'm eating and drinking. And I wouldn't have to take my pills, definitely.
So do you think a cure will be found soon?
What's going on? Maybe not very soon, but I hope it's going to come. Because I know that everyone's working their hardest to try and find a way.
All righty. Peace to everyone who is taking their time to watch this, and also people who have generously donated money and time and any type of effort to finding a cure. Can you tell them how much it means to you?
Thank you all so much. Whoever is watching this and whoever has the same thing I do and whoever has donated, you are all very, very appreciated. And I hope you all have a magnificent day or night, wherever you are.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That was just adorable. She is such an awesome little girl. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and stop screen sharing, getting all us up screen again. That was really sweet to watch. I'm so happy that she's, still having the ability to be a kid on that hoverboard. She's a pro at it.
Her mom says that that's her all the time. She just has energy all the time, and she doesn't let much faze her. So
Yeah,
that's Miss Viviana.
Not a shy girl. I'm happy for her. Really cool.
So, okay, so we're going to move into our next set of shavies and participants. So this is Brady's time to shine. Brady is our top fundraiser for this year. He has raised over $1,100. So he will be getting the St. Baldrick's top fundraiser medal. I'll get that to him, and that's just an insane amount. That's the most we've ever had for a top fundraiser. So Brady, can you just tell us a little bit about how you heard about St. Baldrick's and why you decided to shave this year?
Absolutely. So I've heard about St. Baldrick's before from Jason Souter. I've actually worked with Jason, and I've heard about his cause and his own charity, and just with I've been growing, like I grew up my hair and my beard. I had it for over 5 years. And it was just one of those, after kind of the mess that 2020 has been so far with a lot of people, I figured, I'll join them this year. I'll see if I can't offer this myself up, join this cause, and seeing if I can't reach my original goal, which was $250. And see if I can't hit that. And so I created the page, shared it out to friends and family all over my Facebook, and then it got shared out to my coworkers, and it just spiraled out of control from there, and it's been amazing so far.
Yeah, it didn't take real long for you to pass that 250.
Oh no. Within the very first day, it was well past.
Yeah. Well, here's your medal, Brady, and I'll make sure you get that. And thank you again for doing that and helping us raise awareness. So we've got some pictures of Brady and a quick little video to show all of that 5 years coming off in about total of what, 5 minutes?
Stragglers. So you want me to do the other side rooms to the chin? Yeah. Okay.
Wow, so that's 5 years of beard. Just wow.
I did a minor trim to it. I think after 3.5, I did this little minor trim because it was almost down on my belly button. I trimmed it up a little bit, and it quickly grew almost that same length again.
How does it feel to have it off, Brady?
It is extremely light now. Like one of the little jokes I kept saying to a couple people is like, I'm really hoping when I shave all this off, I only have one chin showing.
Well, you do. You only have one. Well, that is so cool. Thank you again.
I'm very happy that I was able to help, and still so very, very surprised and thankful for all the donations that I was able to gather.
Yeah, that's awesome. What a good story. Thanks again. All right, we're going to move into our next participant, Lisa. We've got some pictures of Lisa. She actually shaved just this morning, so we were able to get her pictures in this morning. And we have a little video clip of her getting shaved also.
Yeah, this one's a real fast play. I mean, look at that barber go. Wow.
Yeah, it's fast. It was a quick one.
Real
But
quick hands.
Lisa looks great. And thank you very much. Lisa raised $260 so far. All right. Our next shavy is Todd. Todd, this is his 4th year doing this with us, and in that picture is him with his daughter, Maddie. Maddie is a 6-year Wilms tumor survivor. So she's very cute. She and Cadence have a lot of fun. Last year, she and Cadence were in the Couture for Cancer runway show. Maybe that was 2 years ago. Anyway, they both did it together, and it was super fun. And they just have a lot of fun together, and it's, you know, it's sad that they have that kind of a bond, but at the same time, it's a bond that not very many people have, and it brings them even closer together. So they're real good friends, and her dad has shaved his head every year for her, and Todd has raised $456 so far. Thanks, Todd. All right, our next honored kid, this is Briley. She is just adorable. Here's Cadence again. And Briley is, she is a stage 2 Wilms tumor survivor.
No, not mine.
She was diagnosed on March 12th, and she's currently cancer-free, pending her scan. She was diagnosed with a 2 Wilms tumor on March 12th at Stormont Vale, and on March 16th, her 2-pound tumor was removed at KU Med. She started chemo on March 27th at the Cancer Treatment Center in Topeka, and she finished her treatment on July 30th. So they're about at that 3-month mark and waiting on those initial scans, but at this point, cancer-free. So awesome job, Riley.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, I love to hear just positive outcomes. That's really good to see her. Look at her smile, little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah.
She's just adorable. I love those. Gotta love them.
All right, so next is our next fun thing. So this is, we still have Jason on because we're going to celebrate him for a second, and then Matt, you'll also be getting one of these. But this is the time where we recognize those participants who have been with us for a certain amount of years. So the first level is a Squire of Hope. Squires of Hope have been with us for 3 years, so they will be getting one of these Squires of Hope pins. And so I'm just going to kind of read a little paragraph and officially welcome you to that league, and welcome to the club. So the League of Legendary Heroes, we now have entered the land. Our exceptional volunteers who have participated 3 or more years are forever known as members of the League of Legendary Heroes, and today we're going to recognize Jason Souter and Matt Duncan as Squires of Hope. So thank you very much, guys. So just so you kind of know some more history of St. Baldrick's, the next level after 3 years is 7 years. So at 7 years, it is you're knighted. So then you're knight of the bald table. And then the next one above that is 10 years. So knight commander is 10 years. And then crusader for a cure when you hit 15 years of service to St. Baldrick. So you got goals, Jason.
You got a way to go, and then you got to bring your buddy along with you.
Yes. It's really fun to do this. We had a pretty big group last year, hit that 3-year mark since obviously it was our 3rd year. And then our barber coordinator, Jim McDaniel, he has been with St. Baldrick's for a long time, and I actually think he's the knight commander. I think this would be his 12th year of St. Baldrick. So he couldn't be with us live tonight, but shout out to you, Jim, and we miss you, and hopefully you can join us again next year.
Yes, and thank you. Every role plays such a crucial role in bringing this event together. So from barber coordinator to your treasurers to everyone in your committee, we just want to say thank you so much for playing your part and working together with your organizer to make these awesome events happen. So thank you.
All right, we're gonna move into our next round of shavies, and then we're gonna do our live shave tonight.
With my dad.
Yeah,
Right, Cadence is ready. Or
yeah,
who-
Cadence is ready. So can you go back to the slide, actually, Aida?
Sure.
We missed Mr. Lopez.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's it.
Maybe. There he is. All right. So here's Mr. Lopez and some pictures of his shaves. He, Team Julian, he's one of our former honored kids too. If you've been with us for a while, you know who Julian is. And usually, Grandma shaves her head. And this is the first year she hadn't. So she actually donated a bunch of stuff to our silent auction, which, by the way, our silent auction is going on and online until Sunday. So make sure you guys get on there and check out those items. There's over 20 items on there. They're all amazing prizes. I wish I could bid on all of you, but I can't. And I've already been outbid like 3 times. So there's some pretty fun bidding wars going on. Anyway, he also shaves in memory of Tony and Blake. So these are some fun pictures and clips from him shaving. And he has raised over $300 so far. All right. Alan is our last one, and Alan, this is Alan's 4th year. He obviously is my husband and is Cadence's dad. Hello. And he's right there. He's kind of getting the clipper set up. Cadence is going to shave his head for the 4th year. She's helped every year, and I'll supervise. I promise we won't let that go unsupervised. Never know with that one. So he's getting that set up. He's raised 100 so far. And that picture right there with Cadence and Alan, and then that's my Uncle Chuck that I talked about earlier, he was our MC last year, and then he's done St. Baldrick for several years in Des Moines. So we're going to get that set up, and we're going to get Alan's head shaved going, and I'm going to move our computer so you guys can watch the action.
All right.
We even brought the official tape and everything. Are you ready? Yes, and Roxy, you can sure help. Yep, get a chair. Hold on. Alan was like, do I have to be the only live one tonight?
Special hat.
Yes.
This is first. Okay, and then you. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Cadence is going to do it on her own for a little bit. Here it goes. Oh my gosh, are you nervous? All right.
Look at her go. Such a pro.
She might have done this once or twice before.
I won't do it.
That is it. Yes.
Good job.
Still Cadence.
Yes.
It's coming off.
I'm not a haircutter.
You are now.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to let Braxton do a couple.
Yeah, everyone in the family gets a chance.
Everybody gets a turn.
Gets a turn.
Hold on.
Oh,
Well, this is looking awesome.
I'm doing that. What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, Cadence is gonna be the photographer now.
I got it.
We should have tried out the bowl cut on him too. What do you think?
All right, Mama's gonna do some, and then you can do the last couple, okay? Woo! We don't want to hurt
Come
Daddy.
on, come on.
This isn't as long as it usually is. Alan, what happened?
It got too hot.
Daddy's stop. Daddy's stop.
That's what I was gonna say, Corey. It's not near as long as it
I
normally
know it's
is.
usually like it's usually about like Jason's was.
Yeah.
Got too hot this summer.
Yeah, shave it here.
It gets hot in the summer in Kansas.
Yes, it really does.
Like Jason did.
Jason, I'm surprised you made it that long with it.
It was awful. So
He started looking kind of like Mahomes with the headbands and the hair sticking straight up.
Right.
Nice.
Should have just made it a mohawk.
Wait, no, leave the sign.
Ideas, Corey.
Well, I watched that whole Facebook video and I was just like, oh my God, leave him with the sideburns. Reminded me of that Simpsons character.
That I swept up that I was able to catch from the wind to blow away was crazy.
Like that. There you go.
Brady, did you save any of your hair just as a memory? I know it's a weird question, but
So we actually have it rolled up in a newspaper. We're gonna go throw it at like, say a park for like birds and whatnot to make their nests out with.
that's pretty cool. I never thought of that.
All right.
Yeah.
Good talking to you all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jason, we got plenty of hair to make nests.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you guys move quick.
We've done this. We've done this.
We've done this plenty of times. Yeah, 4 times in a row, right?
All right. Our one live shave.
Yay!
All right, and we'll get we gotta get the pin. It's a ceremony, you know.
Yeah.
Right, so every shavee is gonna get one of these pins, and it says "Ask me why I'm bald." And every year the pins are different. I love these ones this year. So usually what we do is we have them shave their head. We already said that, sister. Thanks. And then we give them their pin, and we take an after picture.
Yep. And then you guys can carry that everywhere with you. And if anyone's asked, you tell them why.
Absolutely.
Cadence is wearing your medal, Brady. She'll take good care of it.
Oh my. Is that going to go in your room or in Dad's room?
It's going to Brady.
Oh, it's going to Brady. That's right. Sorry.
All
she's
right.
over.
All right. So we have one more special honored kid to introduce to everybody.
All right. Let me go ahead and share our PowerPoint again.
I'll start talking about her, and then her cute little face will pop up. Her name is Tinley, and she is cute as a button. Her there she is. Her diagnosis date is December 31st, 2019. She's currently in treatment for pre-B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Tinley's battle with leukemia began on New Year's Eve of 2019. She just turned 4 years old a few days before Christmas. And, you know, usually that's a super happy time of year. And then Mom said then it wasn't all of a sudden. and I can relate to that. So she went to the ER for a bowel obstruction, and then after several tests, they discovered that she had the leukemia diagnosis. So their new year started with lots of unknowns, lots of sitting in the hospitals, wondering what it was going to look like. But through everything, her mom says she still loves to play with her baby brother Trip and snuggle with her kittens and dreams of owning her own horse one day. And all of our honored kids will be getting, or got today, hopefully, a very special box in the mail, just to thank them for sharing their stories with us this year. And we hope it brought them just a little bit of joy and happiness, and just our thank you for sharing your stories and helping us bring awareness and supporting our event every year. So thank you, Tinley. All right.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Listen to that. All those thank yous. We love them. Thank you, girls, for being so lively. I love the kids. I mean, it's just so great to hear them and have them be part of this, Corey.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I love doing this every few years. It's my
Cadence,
favorite
yeah,
time.
she loves this day. I'm like, it's St. Baldrick's Day, and she's like, it is, and so all day today she's like, it's gonna look so different, but it's still gonna be fun. So
Yes.
I'm glad that she thinks that.
Yes. And this is all
Every day of the year.
I love Oh my gosh. All right, so I think we have one more slide, and I'll hand it over to you, and just wanted to again say thank you so much to everyone for joining in today, and anyone that's watching at home. Feel free to comment on the videos during the live stream or after. If we got any of our League of Legendary Heroes, forget to add a frame to your Facebook page. There's frames so that you can show off your rank and talk to people about why it is that you do this today. And we're beyond grateful. I know it's not under the same circumstances as we have it each year, but you know, every effort is going towards helping fund meaningful childhood cancer research, and whichever way we do it, we get it done, right? So thank you so much for being here today. So I'm going to go ahead and share our last slide of the night, and I'll let Corey talk on this.
All right, so we just wanted to take a minute to recognize all of our sponsors. These people have been with us most of them have been with us more than 1 year. A lot of them have been with us for all 4 years. And we just appreciate everything that they do for us, whether it's donations, whether it's donating spaces. The Foundry has done that. Donating items to our silent auction, matching donations. Last year, Baby J's matched our donations, and that was amazing. So a shout out to Y-Zone. Last year was our first year partnering with them, and they're actually doing a fundraiser tomorrow night. So if you live in the area, make sure that you hit Y-Zone for a night of fun, and 50% of their proceeds from their event are going to be donated to Shaving for Second Chances. Happy Basket, Eagle Auto Car Wash, they donated items to our silent auction as well. And again, that runs until Sunday at midnight. So make sure you get on there. All of our links, our website, and our silent auction will be on our Facebook page. So if you haven't checked that out, it is Shaving for Second Chances, Topeka, Kansas. But we couldn't do this without our sponsors and without our community. So, you know, this year has been such a crazy year for everybody, and businesses included have really been hit hard. So we're just really thankful for all of these businesses and more who have stepped up and still been able to support us throughout the event this year.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Corey. So I guess we're signing off, and we'll see you guys next year.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Good night.